Testing microphone 1 2. Testing microphone 1 2. Hey everybody, how's it going? Biff back with you again today, Friday, February 20th. It is 10:19 here where I am, and very chilly. Hey Blessed, how's it going? Nice to see you. I had my headphones on because I test the microphone before I start this, before I go live technically, but I test the mic, make sure that's going through. And there was like some lag. The first time I tested it, it was like probably 6 or 7 seconds before I heard the feedback from the stream. So I don't know. It's kind of picked up now. It seems like it's down to maybe 4 seconds or so. I'm looking. I don't have any dropped frames. Let's see. Yeah, a little weird. But it sounds okay. As long as everybody can hear me, I'll just be like 10 seconds ahead, I guess. So real quick, wanted to go into go into Steam. Maybe take a look at the discovery queue. Desktop camera. This is something I actually downloaded the demo for. If you look down here, it says, I forget where it says. But there is a demo available for it. At least there was a couple days ago when I first saw this. Across the Unknown is a story-driven survival strategy game in which the fate of the iconic starship is in your hands. Take the helm, manage the ship, resources, make difficult decisions. Will you be able to bring home the ship and its crew? Mostly positive. So it actually has, I think when it was a demo, I don't remember, a few days ago. My favorite of the Star Trek series is the original series, because that's what I grew up with. I remember Friday, September, whenever it debuted. And, there was commercials on during the summer for it. I was so stoked to watch it. And so, yeah, I watched the very first episode. I watched it every Friday night. At my age, being the second oldest, I probably said, if my older brother wasn't there, I probably said, hey, I'm watching Star Trek. But yeah, I don't know. Then when Enterprise came out, I think it might have been where at the time, I was single, I didn't have a TV, and doing other things. And so I just didn't really watch it very much. Of course, I saw the opening weekend of the first Star Trek movie, the motion picture, by myself in a movie theater. Um, that was, as I recall, the movie theater was 90% empty. Um, and then, of course, I've seen all the movies. I don't like the Star Trek movie where Kirk is supposedly killed, but I think that is actually Kirk went back into the Nexus, because like Kirk's the heart of Star Trek. You can't kill the heart of something. And so but yeah, probably on my wait list. This would be a wait list for maybe a deep discount, maybe like 50 to 75% off. I might look at it. But again, I have the demo, so I could always look at that also. But hopefully they keep developing the game, and I mean, Daedalic is recognized their I recognize that publisher, and I might have some of their games. Maybe not some of their recent games. Maybe some of their older games I might have. I think I had the demo for this. Don't have this, even though it is a city builder. I do recognize the name. I do have Shadow Tactics. I don't have this one. I got the original Shadow Tactics and I think an expansion for free on Epic Games. I have Partisans, which is a good World War II, kind of like an XCOM type of game where you go on missions, and it's that same type of 3/4 isometric or whatever. I think that's what it's called. Let's see. Yeah, I have Shadow Tactics. So maybe that's where I know them from primarily, because I don't recognize many of these other games. So just those two, I guess, Shadow Tactics and 1941 Partisans. Looks nice. Game looks really nice. Might be the perfect Star Trek Voyager game. I'm not really into might be. But it looks beautiful. I mean, can we get some audio up here? Ooh. Sorry about that. Well, I'm getting audio from this. I don't know if we're getting audio from probably not, because I don't have that. Oh, I have stream audio here. But I'm not getting like an echo, so I don't know. But yeah, I like the visuals. Very cool. I like the visuals. Very cool. Let's go. So I did wish list that. Let's go on to the next one. Sticks, not into it. Escape from Tarkov, not into it. Wayblazer Damarung, not into it. Apex Rush, no. Seal Chain, no. Horsey game. So today Steam, when it first came up, Steam had this thing. It's like a horse focus sale or something. Tobiano, no. Null Horizon. Survive the Void and Null Horizon. Trade, fight, and explore in retro-futuristic 3D galaxy with 2D sprites. No. Marvel Token Fighting Souls. No. Lancer Tactics. Yeah, kind of Lancer TTRPG adapted to digital. I don't know what this is, so I'm going to say no. Black Hole Farmageddon. No. That was quick. We found one, though. Yeah, Horse Fest. Like, okay. And let's see, is Steam Deck not available still? Yeah, out of stock. So I think this is I was going to buy one of these and I kind of held off on it. Now they're out of stock, and I think that's because of the memory uh, and chip supply issues that the world is having right now because they're all being bought up by AI. It's like, come on, man, just open a book. You want something, buy, I don't know. Encyclopedia Britannica is probably digitized, but I mean, you can find a lot of stuff on Wikipedia, and I support Wikipedia for that reason. But yeah, I mean, I don't need a stupid AI that I told I told this to the stream, and I took a screenshot of it. I try to have to find it. Um, I sent to a friend of mine. I asked because in some game, like maybe a year ago, 6 months ago, Sidney Crosby for the Pittsburgh Penguins had scored a shorthanded goal, and so I asked Google, how many shorthanded goals has Sidney Crosby scored in his career? And it came back with the answer: Sidney Crosby has scored 2,000 and some number, 2,000 shorthanded goals in his career. And I'm like, what? Come on, game? See, that's how I look at AI right now. It's like a game. I mean, you could create probably a pretty good party game of AI, using AI, where every time a lot of people would become pretty intoxicated, but every time AI um, gets the wrong answer, you take a sip of your drink, because it's not my bag. Let's put it that way. So we are over here, and I just opened all that up. Down here, and yeah, Jake Tabor is the subject today, because in his he doesn't have a goal in his last three games. Last three games were 2-2-1, and so we really need his help. Now he does have 20 appearances, 9 off the bench, and 20 goals. So he still is our best player and our best goal scorer. But his he's got a, even though over the last 5 games he's got a 7.60 average. That's because he has, one of the games is a 10 where he scored 4 goals. One of the games is a 8.1 because he scored 2 goals. But then the last 3 games he hasn't scored, and his average rating for the last 3 games is 6.46. So I'm not really sure if something is wrong with him. We are giving him, I think he had a promise that we must have completed for him. And now we have Finn Welch wants to play attacking midfielder, channel midfielder, and so does Matt J. He wants to be played as attacking midfielder, channel midfielder. So I'm going to have to platoon these guys every other game. The only thing is, Finn Welch. Where's Finn Welch? Finn Welch, we don't play a midfielder, central midfielder. We play the 4-2-3-1. So we don't have, yeah. So gonna have to platoon them. Platoon the tune. So it's now, today's Thursday. We got a game coming up in 2 days. We're resting our guys. Let's do our picks. Best 11. We're going to do pick rolls in possession, pick rolls out of possession. And then why did it pick these guys? Okay. Stickland, Denzi. Young wants to play on the left. Jay wants to play in the middle. Welch can't play there. He can only play in the middle. Oh, Everton can play over here. I think Young wants to play as an inside forward. Yeah. And then Low Everton wants to play as a inside forward. And then Tabor. Now see, Hugel is not a proven goal scorer. Hugel is 23. He's got great potential, but he's just not a proven goal scorer yet. I know I've got to get him into some games, but I also need to win some games. So it's tough because I heard something too, that the benefit to having match practice is it helps to increase their play time, which then it also it's got some big ups and some big downs, I think. But like if we were doing if we had time 7 days in between games, we'd be able to do a match practice in between, like the second or third day after a game, and then players can get more time on the pitch and develop better. That's what I heard. Like Hugel, he really needs to go out on loan. He's unhappy. I tried to terminate his contract and he got mad at me. Manser, Pilling, you come on for Worthington. So we've got our two forwards. We've got our two defenders, and then we've got two midfielders. And it's interesting because I know these guys are all, they know this, and yet it's showing up this way. So Matt J, we had him playing on the right. So we put him back to channel midfielder. And Low Everton, we just kind of play him where he plays because he's so versatile. So I don't think I have him playing any specific position. I need to probably have him playing on the right. We're going to do attacking on the right as an inside forward. Let's see. How about a playmaking winger? He's got passing. He's got flair. How about a playmaking winger? And central midfield. Tracking winger. Wide outlet winger. Okay. Tactical prep. They want us to play a low block against Rochdale. I really don't want to. I mean, I could see going to a balanced mentality playing against them, but I don't want to just sit back and wait for them to come on me. There is space, it looks like, in their midfield. Worthington's work rate, Sickland's aerial ability. They score goals in the first half. It's when they score most of their goals. And they give up goals in the last 15 minutes, the first 15 minutes, and in the last 15 minutes. See, this is stuff I wish I could look at when during the match. So you have to remember they score goals in the 16th to 30th minute. So maybe go cautious here and here, and then open it up in the, maybe go balanced to cautious, then open it up in the here and here. This is probably the best thing to focus on right here. Go attacking right here. When they come out kind of, looks like they come out kind of flat at the beginning of the second half. And also, so attacking and attacking. And then maybe balanced to cautious the rest of the game. Attacking and attacking. Okay, the 46th to 60th minute and the 76th to the 90th minute. Attacking and attacking. Hope I can remember that. So let's see. See what the tactics are. Team selection advice. Yep. Rochdale is like 6th in the league right now. And they want me to play a bunch of youngsters. Just play a bunch of youngsters. Owers, Hugo, who hasn't scored a goal yet for us. I don't think he's actually scored a goal in the under-18s either, if he's played in them. Sell out expected. Attacking quality. Under-18s. Reports on training. They're all unhappy with training at the moment. Oh, man. Mike, deal with it. Mike, fix it. Thank you. It's all fixed, Mike. See? You know what you're doing. You got a Continental Pro license. I only got a Continental B license. Oh, Mike. Okay, next week, we're going to do the goalkeeping. And the outfield. Let's see, ground defense, chance creation, ball retention, ball distribution, aerial defense, chance conversion. Good. Maybe here we can do some of that. These games are just so crammed in together. Recovery, rest, let's see, match prep, match review. I do recovery. Oh, we already did that match review then. Let's see, here we can do the team bonding. Here we can do, we don't have a team bonding here. We have a team bonding on the 28th. So that should cover us for this week, I guess. And then we're going to do team bonding over here. Then we do our match review. Same thing over here. Match review. Won't let us. Oh, here it is. In general. Recovery. Match review. And why would we do a full practice the day after a game? I guess I don't get that. Maybe a team bonding here. Rest, match review. Match focus. We don't need to do a recovery. Endurance. Yeah, why did we do endurance? I guess that would be for we're going to rest our players here anyway, but I want to get them into recovery. Ads are starting soon. Then we're going to try to do a, maybe here. Because we got a game, a game, a game. Over here, we're going to do our team bonding. Ads starting soon. Now, I know I watched a streamer, one of his recent streams, like within the last couple of days, Lalujo. He says he doesn't mess with any of this. He doesn't mess with. So maybe my next save, I just won't. I just won't mess with this. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break, just get up and walk around a little bit. I'll be back in a few minutes. And we'll see you in a little bit. Thanks so much for watching. Okay, I'm back. Thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate it. Let's see. Where are we? No, we'll just rest them. I wish you could see the intensity of these things. You know, I don't see a key down here or anywhere on here to see what the intensity of this stuff is. So I do not know. Let's see what the tactical advice is. 5 changes. So what was it again? The first 15 minutes and the last 15 minutes of the second half. So we can play with cautious. Much higher defensive line. They can see chances from the left. Build from the center backs. Reduce goals, a lower line of engagement. Encourage players to unsettle the opposition. So let's see what that one comes up as. Team instructions to remove. We don't try to play for set pieces. Okay. Show him onto his weaker foot. Always mark tightly. So what were these things again? Don't play for set pieces. Going hard on tackling. Keep ball in play. Get stuck in. Okay. What was the other one? The other 3? Reduce goals. Play a much lower defense, a low block. Distribute the ball to the center backs. Focus play down the left. And play with a higher defensive line. So we're playing with a cautious mentality, so that's why we're regrouping in defensive transition. Playing with a low block, lower defensive line. Team instruction to hold a higher defensive line. Well, that's not what this says. It says lower. I bet you it's because of the mentality. Playing cautious. So let's test that out. So if we come back here and we go to a positive mentality, that doesn't change any of this. It doesn't change any of this. I'm just going to play with a standard defensive line then. And then do a standard defensive transition. I really don't want to get stuck in on tackling. It just kind of goes against what we do. I mean, if we look at our guys, they're going to go, we're used to pressing. We're not used to hanging back and doing all that stuff. We're used to pressing. Because Lewis H90, he's a YouTube streamer. He says that these do affect, like if you're a pressing team and you go on like very attacking, you just all out press. You just completely all out press. And that's going to tire your players out. He said these things do affect your instructions, your team instructions. So okay. Just I have some guys with some high aggression, and I don't want to wind up with a red card. Let's go back here. Cautious mentality. They won't play direct, so play with hold a higher defensive line. Play in a low block. I thought there was... Play with a higher defensive line. Down the left flank. Distribute the ball to center backs. Play with a low block. Tackle more aggressively. So he wants to play with a higher defensive line. Oh, and that's because I went in. High defensive line, low block. Okay, we'll try it. Yee, scary. Oh, I gotta praise my players. Jake Tabor, still my best player. He's tracking down a little bit though. I don't know if something's bothering him. Jordan, Max, Sonny, no, Sam, Finn, Menzie, Sonny, who else? Jordan, you're good. Sonny Go Fish, you're pretty good. You have a pretty good, oh. I won't push the issue. We stop there. That's where we draw the line. When somebody kicks back, we're like, okay, I'm backing off. Dunn is impressive. Let's see. James Dunn. Wow. Look at him. Look at him go. 2-star current ability. He is injured. All right, so let's get him into general rehab. I take control of individual training. What's the difference? Yes, take control of this player's individual training only. Yes, but only for Jameson for the next month. Okay, well, I want him to go into general rehab because that's what the suggestion is. Dunn played on the right. So is that where we have him training? On the right? I don't even know if I can look at that, right? James Dunn, training. We haven't. He's playing on the right, but we're training him for attacking midfielder left. I don't get that. He played on the right as an inside winger. But we're training him on the left. He's a natural there now. Then why aren't we playing him there if he's a natural? Maybe he wants to play? Let's see. First team. We play with an inside forward or an inside winger. Low Everton, your tackling is 6. Young, your tackling is 4. Low Everton, you can play as the tracking winger. And then Young, you can play as the outlet winger. Okay, well, we'll keep an eye on James Dunn. Play him as a winger. His out-possession role is going to be his tackling is 1. He's got pace. His marking is 2. Possession role. We're going to have him play wide outlet winger. Let's do that. Say is my bench. JJ's still unhappy. Everybody else is pretty good. And we do have some players here that don't have match sharpness. Maybe start Sonny. He's a poacher. Maybe start Sonny in this match. And then we got Jay. So our forwards, well, Pilling can play at a forward position too. But our forwards, Tabor can only play as a striker. Well, he can play as a left wing. And then Welch can only play as a central midfielder. Dribbling 13 first touch. We have you set for dribbling more, right? Your dribbling's 13. Oh, that's J. Yeah, your dribblings, you can dribble more. Okay, let's go to the match. Okay, let's see. Sonny, Jordan, JJ. In the back, we got Denzi and Mazui. Always mark Anthony Mancini tightly. Okay. It's a match we should be winning. Let's do it. Let's look at our opposition instructions, which we haven't looked at in a bit. So we want to go to Mancini and we want to what? Just always mark him, right? Who's their top goal scorer? Is Rodney. Rodney's not here. Mancini's most assists. We're going to tackle him. Most dribbles, Jordan Maguire Drew. We're going to tackle him. Rodney. It's not in the team. Okay, weaker foot. Let's see, what do we got here for a little snack? A little chocolate covered French, these French or English or something, Christmas cookies. We have one shot, 2 shots on target. Are they long shots? Only one's a long shot. Out of 3, we just took another one. Oh, we're going to go cautious, right? Yeah, we're cautious until the second half. Handball? Who do I want to mark? Barlow and Mancini. He's on the right. So Barlow and Mancini. So I want JJ to mark Mancini, right? You can mark tighter, but you can do standard tackling. And then Sam, I want you to mark Barlow. Encourage. We're getting shots. Those long shots are too many. Their pass map looks like that. "24 pass combinations." So, we tackling him? I think we are. And we're tackling him normally. What if we should trigger a press on him? Well, let's just keep going because we're doing fine so far. First half, First half, when they like to score, we're holding them. Ooh. Oh, that looked like that could have been an own goal. That was like ping pong back here. You're going to throw in. Do you have throw in highlight? Sonny gets it. And it just goes out of bounds. Goal kick from Mr. Hayes. Let's press him. Gets it to Jay. Jay gets it up to Everton. Everton gets it into Sonny. Sonny shoots. He scores! Sonny to Sonny. The S&S connection. That was beautiful. Watch this pass. Right there. And Sonny's got him beat. Very nice. Very nice. And they're all happy that we scored, right? You're all happy? Pretty happy. I'm playing cautious. Trying to limit them now. And that was wide for a corner. Got 11 shots. Maybe we can get a second one here. So they like to score. I don't want to shout encouragement. Robinson, Pettit, they're coming up the right side. Maybe now we go to a defensive transition of regroup. Hey, what's up, Firewall? How's it going? And that's what you call the halftime highlight. I'm doing good, thanks. Do you have a save you're working on, an FM26 save that you're working on? This is Torquay United. Oh, look, my tactical changes won't take place until halftime. Torquay United. Torquay is a city. I don't know if you call it a city if it's that big on what's called the English Riviera. You haven't played in about 4 months. I overdid it with about 1,000 hours November, December time last year. Wow, 1,000 hours. I'm up around 170, 180. I think, in FM26. But I only play it, I play about 10 hours a week because I have a family and I have family responsibilities. I have a 7-year-old daughter and my wife works. And so I play usually while I'm streaming. So, well, let's look at this. Torquay 11, 6 on target, and 4 of our 11 are long shots. So that's about 37%. Not great. But we do have a nice XG, clear-cut chances. We're winning some headers. But my assistant coach says don't play for, he doesn't want me to play for set pieces. Thanks to mental health, insomnia, other issues, I had a lot of spare time back then. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, I'm happy you get to do something that you like. Hopefully, uh, not. I mean, I'm not laughing at your mental health issues, but hopefully, FM26 isn't contributing to your mental health issues because it can be very, very frustrating. So let's see. Fouls, 7-5, yellow cards. We have 1 yellow card. Who's on a yellow? Possession, distance covered. Possession, we do have most of the ball share also. So it's about the same. Ball share and possession. Oh, let's see. We hit the woodwork once. We had 2 shots blocked. Final third passes, we double them up on that. Progressive passes, double them up on that. Out of position, opposition passes per defensive action. We're allowing them 21. They're allowing us 19. We have 4 offside. Wow. It's raining. FM Sports Interactive said that they're cutting down on the rain. You can see it over here. We had match momentum throughout the whole match. We were playing cautious. Oh, let's see. 4 messages were deleted by a moderator. Stream elements timed out firewall for 300 seconds. Message too long. Well, is there a way that I can show that message? I should probably change that in Stream Elements because sometimes I put long messages into chat also. And you know, if you have something like that set up, like through Stream Elements or something, that the message is too long, then that should be integrated into Twitch so that Stream Elements can tell you your message is too long before you try to post it, right? Let's see. Let's address the team. Guys feel happy. We're going to go to a balanced mentality. They tend to give up goals in the first 15 minutes of the first half. No. Yeah. The first 15 minutes of the first half and the second half and the last 15 minutes of the second half. They tend to give up goals. Are we passing to feet? It's balanced. Okay. Yeah, let's go to positive and start the second half. Do we have a highlight? We do not. I'd like to be able to shout something. We're spending a lot of time. This is a low block. Yeah, we're still in a low block. So let's get Matt J off. JJ's got a yellow card. We do have JJ set to we do have him set to back off tackling. Yeah, ease off because he's very aggressive. So if you see him here, where's his role there? He's got 15 aggression. So yeah, I usually have him play easing off tackles. He can mark tighter, but he's got to ease off the tackles. I think he should be okay to stay on. Take him off maybe at 68 minutes. Let's see, bring Welch on. Again, they're both wanting to play channel midfielders. Most of our guys are having a pretty good game. Give up the ball. Can we tell our guys to kick the ball out of bounds when one of our players has a knock? It could not get, and that goes wide. So now Jay should be coming off for Welch. I'm going to try to encourage them. Praise. Let's see if praise works. Sonny Go Fish didn't like that, I guess. Okay, so let's bring on O'Connell for JJ. Confused by the feedback, struggling to meet the pace of the match, frustrated by the feedback. Just play the game, guys. Don't misunderstand what I'm trying to tell you guys. Okay, who else? Denzi not having a great game. Mazwi. Could bring on Golden. I think Golden wants to start more matches. I probably should have started him. Young's not having a great match. So yeah, so now I think we want to go back balanced. Yeah, because it was the first 15 minutes of the second half and then the last 15 minutes. So we're almost. So first 15 minutes would be up to 60. So the last 15 minutes would start at 75. We're almost there. Let's go to balanced. Well, Sonny's happy again. That's good. Struggling to meet the pace of the match. Him also. What causes that, I wonder? There's got to be something. Just maybe their endurance or something, or their stamina. I'm going to take Young off. I could bring Pilling on. Move Low Everton over to the left. One second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Just had a call from I bought a car about 6 months ago now, and they're just calling me to tell me um, you have a free 6 months and maintenance thing. So I need to schedule that and get that done. Maybe I need to look at that. Stream elements. Lengthy messages. So I just took that off. I mean, I don't know what considered lengthy messages. And I'm going to also change the user timeout user on that. Warn and delete message. How about that? So it looks like the maximum amount of characters is 120. How about we boost that to 180? Action to take when the filter is triggered. Warn and delete message. Thank you, Blessed. Yeah. I need to figure out how to do that too. Blessed, is that something that I would do? No, I mean, I just kind of set this up. I want to play the game, so I just kind of set it up. And I didn't know that believe me, I know about posting lengthy messages. Sometimes I'll write a book, but yeah, there's something in Stream Elements that I had set paragraph protection. Removes lengthy messages. So now I have it set to warn and delete message. So it's going to warn the user and then delete the message. And I raise the maximum amount of characters from 120 to 180. Right. I do that exact same thing, Firewall. I pack everything into one message. Like I got something to say, I'm going to say it. Hey, Blessed, how do I untime out somebody? Do I click on their name? I can click on their name maybe in warn firewall, timeout firewall, ban firewall, mod firewall. I'm not sure how I can. Okay. I'll have to look into that. A third-party chat program. Okay, I'll have to take a look at that to do that. So I did change it though. So now you have 180 characters. Firewall. And if it goes over 180, it will warn and delete the message. But again, I mean, if this really is integrated with Twitch chat, then you would think that once you're typing, type, and you get to the 181st character, it would warn you then. It would say, your message is too long for this chat, but it doesn't, obviously. So maybe I go in here. Let's see. I don't know if I have access to it. Really? You got perma-banned? Wow. That's not nice. Yeah, I'll have to figure out how to do that. Click to reply, pin this message. I'll get it. That's something I'll have to Google. Mod actions. Follow us to sub fight. Stream elements. Remove timeout. Permit user? Maybe that's what that undoes the timeout, maybe. I don't know. Now it's got all this stuff up here. That's got all this stuff up here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Who knows? Who knows? Let's see. Back to Football Manager stuff. So we're into the balance mentality. And did I do I got to do my 2 subs. O'Connell's in the game. Who's not having a great game? Young. So what we're going to do with Young is we're going to move Low Everton on the left. We're going to bring Pilling in up here. And we're going to swap them out. What's Pilling's best position up here? Inside forward, okay. And then who else looks like they need some help? Nobody really, so we'll just kind of hang on to this last substitution. So we've gone from cautious to balanced. Switching up the side. Maswi brings it into Everton. Everton gets it in the middle. He's going to shoot. Oh, wow. What a goal. Some nice footwork there, and then he roofs it. He just totally roofs it. This is just all Low Everton right here. Look at this footwork. Just brings it inside, and he just roofs it. So now I think we want to go to our let's go to lower. Time wasting. More often, we're going to switch to standard. We're going to go to more disciplined. We'll play balanced. Goal kick distribution. We're going to slow down the pace. Out of possession. Probably bring our guys back to standard. Trigger the press less often. We're still going to regroup. We still want to press them, but not as much. And then let's go back to a cautious mentality. Okay, here, try this. It looks good. I said, this is the look I have. I heard some stream once. If you time me out with timeout my name, then do unban my name, it might work to remove timeout. Okay. Yeah, we can always try that. We've got some ads coming up in about 6 minutes. Now I can praise them. Yay! Finally praise my team. Oh no, Golden gives the ball up to Barlow. He skies it over. Just pass the ball around, boys. And he lumps it over to Low Everton. Oh, Welch is in. He scores. Welch. The defender broke up the ball, but nobody tracked Welch's run. Howe is there. And Welch just takes the ball off of him. Very nice. That helps our goal differential. But there are 3.5 more minutes in the game. And that's it. Let's see the stats. We had 4 long shots out of 16. 25%. I can live with that. 10 shots on target. 2 XG. We overperformed our XG by 0.89. Headers 1 was even. Tackles 1 pretty even. Fouls even. We got 1 yellow card. Possession. So our possession versus our ball share, 58 to 42. So we're actually a little bit better on our ball share. Let me get a definitive word on ball share. FM26. What is ball share? Ball share is a metric introduced to accurately measure the percentage of time a team has physical control of the ball, distinct from traditional pass count-based possession, which was reworked to reflect modern realistic time-based possession. It represents how long your team actually controls the ball, hidden in customized match stats. Ball share measures the total actual time, seconds and minutes. Oh, seconds divided by minutes? A team has control of the ball during a match. Unlike the traditional possession metric, which now calculated by pass volume, completed passes, ball share reflects the literal duration a team holds the ball. Strategic impact. High ball share indicates a team that dominates time on the ball, ideal for possession-based tactics, which is what we use, whereas a low ball share implies a more direct counter-attacking or long ball approach. So this would be 100 minutes. So the match was 97. I guess this is supposed to indicate like the time that you're on the ball. And we allowed them 16 and a half passes before we did a possessive a defensive action off opposition passes per defensive action. We had 21. So we're controlling the ball more. And we had match momentum. Carlisle must have lost. No, Carlisle hasn't played yet. Who do they play next? So it's down to 2 points. We're closing the gap on goal differential. It's down to 2 points. Latest scores. We turned dominance into victory against Rochdale. That's pretty much the same thing that we just looked at. Low Everton Stellar. Did he get an assist? He did. He assisted the first goal, scored the second goal, and assisted on the third goal. Okay. We got our normal training tomorrow, recovery match review and team bonding. And then our next game is in a week. So I'm wondering if we should have a match practice. I think maybe a match practice. No, we can't have it here. I'd kind of like to get it in a week where we like maybe here. No, it's just, there's just too many fixtures. So in March, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fixtures in 31 days. That's a match every 5 days. Oh, I wanted to point out too that yesterday our first game we lost against York. So basically, in our last 3 games before today, we went 1-1-1. 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss. This loss was our first loss in 16 league games. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Where is it again? Let me go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Our first loss in 19 league games. Okay, I'm going to take a quick, I'm going to jump up and do a quick ad break just to get up and walk around a little bit. I didn't notice that I'm too busy counting that the ads were on. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hey everybody, I'm back. Thanks for the break. I appreciate it. Yeah, so did we get this counted right? 1, 2, no. Start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So that was our first loss in 19 league games. So in that time, we had one draw here. We had a draw here. A draw. So we were 15, 4, and 0 in that stretch. So pretty good. So when's the next game? Do we decide yet when the next game is? We got that there. Let's see. Looks like the next game's against Hartlepool. Here. Hartlepool is they are what? Use this one. 13th. Thanks for following, Firewall. Appreciate it. Right. That's what I was looking at is helping the players develop and get them like match fit. The only thing I don't like about it is that it I don't like this. Oh, here we go. Okay. The only thing I don't like about it is that it I don't want to change this. Let me go on something where there's rest. Okay, here, rest. Is the greatly reduced condition, injury risk increased, fatigue is increased, everything's increased. So that's why I run these extracurricular stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I do recover after every game. Yeah, that's true. The facilities have to be of a certain level before your players can really develop. Yeah, so far, I mean, so we are second in the league. We're still waiting for Carlisle's next game, which is they play Yeovil. Yeovil is fourth. So hopefully Yeovil can give them a hard time. So, yeah, Rochdale was sixth. I think they were sixth when we played them. Yeah. But there's always that lingering thing in the back of your mind that goes, when is this gonna like crash and burn, what I'm doing? Yeah, so I mean, we have really good dynamics. I've never had my club atmosphere this high. Team cohesion's actually up a little bit from last time I looked at this. Now we have really good managerial support. Connor Barrett is very unhappy. Why, Connor? Talk to me. Happiness, extremely good. See, this I don't understand about this game. Um, he's got positives and no negatives, but it says he's very unhappy. I don't get it. I know JJ's unhappy. It says he's very unhappy. So Joe does have negatives. Has no strong feelings about squad support. Is happy to see the club performing well in the league. No, actually not. The two players that want me to improve the coaching staff are Elias and JJ. The first team coaching team was not improved. Manager improved the first teams. They want me to fire and hire new coaches. I'm not going to do that. I mean, my staff, I've been getting my coaching team. They've all been out on coaching qualification courses, and I don't know if there's any out right now. Mike's at pro, so he's as high as you can go. Robbie. He's studying for his Continental Pro license right now. I mean, these guys are just, and it's both of them. It's both my midfielders. Kenny, you're a Continental B. You're studying for your Continental A license. I mean, see, so this is an issue I think with the game that they need to incorporate in the game is that it's not just going out and firing your coaches and hiring new ones. Training your coaches and getting them better qualifications should be considered by the players, you upgrading your staff. Promises might have been broken. Personal happiness and team happiness are somewhere. Let's see. Squad, dynamics, happiness. In the player profile report tab, there's several happiness places in the player profile report tab. So where is his unhappy character? Personal. Extremely good. We have a close relationship. Yeah. It's just I don't know. I don't know. But I don't want to get hung up in that. Like I said, as far as the coaching qualifications and stuff, if players want you to improve the coaches, then coaching qualification courses that they take and pass and they get upgraded with should be considered part of that. I don't think it is. I don't think it's taken into account at all because I've sent all of my coaches out on coaching courses and qualification courses this year. You can see Mike is already Continental B. Robbie's Continental A, studying for Continental Pro. I mean, Mike is Continental Pro. Kenny is studying for his Continental A. He doesn't have any active licenses. He could go to Pro. He's a Continental A. And I think when I was talking to JJ about this, no, when I was talking to JJ about this, when we finally had to sit down in the office, he's studying for his Continental Pro. So when I talked to JJ about this, and we sat down and where is dynamics happiness? Where did he go? He's a starter. Yeah. So see, he's unhappy because the first team coaching team was not improved. When we sat down and talked about it, I told him, it's out of my hands. I have to go to the board and ask them to send them on a coaching course, and it's up to the board to do it. And he's like, nah, 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 nah. I'm like, dude, come on. What about all these other coaches that I've gotten upgraded? Because right now I don't think the board wants to upgrade anymore. They don't want to do any. I've tried. See, course arranged. It doesn't show you the whole thing because I've done at least half a dozen of these, and they were all arranged. The course, the board agreed with doing that. Improved training facilities, youth level, decreased junior coaching budget, cut back the youth recruitment, physios allowed. They need to put this increased salaries thing in its own. Just one line here, and then you go over and there's a drop down here that you can select from that says, increase scout salaries, increase physio salaries, increase assistant coach salaries. But it's this, in my opinion, is cluttered. This part of the UI right here is cluttered with all these increased salaries. Just put one line, increase one menu item here, increase salaries, and then come over here and you can increase the salaries. If you guys understand what I'm saying, which may or may not. It may not be you might not be able to understand that rant, but it's just cluttered. I mean, you could make this menu, instead of having to have a thumbnail over here to drag it down, you could put all this menu in like 6 different things that could all be displayed right here on one screen. I don't understand why they don't get that. Add sports scientist, and it could be Torquay United, under 18s, under 21s, whatever. But it's got its own little drop down thing here. Coaches allowed, it's got its own little drop down thing here. But when it comes to the salaries, increased salaries, they're all cluttered in here. Fix it. Fix it. Oh man, they've offered me a new contract. I told them they weren't going to give me enough money, and they cut off negotiations. Yeah, I can see doing that, blessed. But one thing I haven't done before. One thing I haven't done before is I haven't gone out and specifically looked for like a defensive coach or or an attacking coach or something like that. I haven't done that yet. Now, Kenny's a goalkeeping coach. Yeah, firewall as far as them studying, but they have, if this menu would let you go back in the past, which I don't think it does. These board requests, there's no like thumbnail or something to drag it up and down to see the whole history of it. Um, I've I've had at least four coaches that have completed courses to upgrade their their badge, and these are the two most recent. But yeah, I started that at the beginning of the season. That's the goal in big teams where you have the slots. Having 1 to 2 of each training attribute is technically the best method. Yeah, I think I tried that too, Blessed. And I'm not sure where St. Albans is right now, in what league it's in. But I tried that earlier in the season and nobody wanted to come and work with us. So, yeah, the goal in big teams when you have the slots is to get, yeah, each training attribute. But here I've got a general, a goalkeeping, a fitness. They won't even let me have a set piece coach. I've asked them multiple times. They won't let me have a set piece coach. So, like, okay. But I think we've got a good team of coaches because we've got one. Uh, I'm the, I'm the lowest one along with Joel Hamilton and Kenny Griffiths. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 on Continental A licenses. We got 2. We've got 1 on a Continental Pro and 1 studying for his Continental Pro. So I told the players, I said, hey, this is something that the board has to authorize and pay for. And if the board says no, what do you want me to do? Pay for it out of my own pocket? Ain't gonna happen. So we are doing our regular training stuff here. And then we're doing our thing here so that I think we're going to rest our starters 2 days. Rest our starters 2 days, I think. Yeah, I've asked the board to increase the number of coaches. I can try it again. Well, this is how I read this. We have a head coach, we have assistant coach, we have head of youth development. We've got 3 coaches, general, goalkeeping, and fitness. And then the board will not allow me to have a set piece coach as of the last time that I asked. And so over here we've got head coach, assistant, head of youth development, goalkeeping, fitness coach, and coach, just a general coach. And as far as I know, maybe you guys can help me out on this. I think I started with the Continental C license. So as far as I know, all of the licenses that we have are for licenses higher up in the league, in the pyramid, right? So you need a Continental Pro to coach a Premier League team. I'm not sure about Championship, if you need a Continental A at least, or if you need a Continental Pro. But I would say that all of our coaches are at least like League 2, maybe even League 1 capable coaches. And these guys are complaining we're in the National League and they're complaining, you don't have a good enough coaching staff. It's like, hello. I mean, Matt, he's a coach. He's outstanding authority, average, competent. He's average, average, competent, average, average. He's good at working with youngsters. And I think both Elias is 20. Where's JJ? JJ is 20. So he's good at working with yeah. Well, when you don't your coaches get better when you send them on coaching courses? That's why you send them on coaching courses, right? They're not just getting rubber stamped, you know. Okay, your coaching course application, boom, next, boom, next. They actually have to, I'm assuming they actually have to go through like a course. They have to go to classes. They have to go, each player has the potential ability, how high their ability can possibly be. Right. The staff has the same. Capped. A staff member has reached his potential and does a course, then they don't improve. If a staff member has reached his potential and they do a course and they don't improve, right? Maybe some staff just never achieve as high as a license could offer. Again, I'm not really sure where it would tell me that. It doesn't have any. It doesn't. I don't see anything in here where it says. He's studying for a Continental A. I didn't know that was over here. That's good. Let's see. Let's go to squad. I'm not sure though if I want to sit him down for 1 day or 2 days. I think I'm gonna sit him down for 2 days. 1, 2, 3 games in a week. So I think I'm gonna sit him the starters down for 2 days. Everybody else looks pretty good. Max, you're okay. Best players for 2 days. Right. But it doesn't show their potential. So if that's the case, they need to show the coach's potential so that well, this guy's reached his potential. Don't spend money on any more coaching courses because he's already reached his potential. So we discussed it with him. 10 games unbeaten. Connor Lewis is the player of the week from Boreham Wood. Scores a high number of goals per 90 minutes. Edwards is delighted. Key findings. 2 or 3 goals have been scored from position close to the penalty spot. That's where I want you guys to shoot from. Press will be strict to the opposition. No goals from all 14 touches in our penalty area. We've conceded none of the 5 shots attempted from inside our penalty area. We scored from 3 of 11 shots attempted from inside the penalty area. We regained possession well in central areas of our own third of the pitch. None of the 5 shots attempted from inside our penalty area. Hartlepool. Let's go to tactics. And we're going to go to opposition instructions. Predicted lineup. Apply all advice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only 8. Trigger press always on the goalie. Show him onto his weaker foot. He is really good agility. 10 jumping, 10 aerial. He's only 6 foot. He could probably jump higher than that, though, because of his agility. Alex Reed is the top goal scorer with 11, but it doesn't look like he's in the starting lineup. Vernon Massara is the top assist guy. He is... Okay, so do we want to tackle him? He's the striker, most likely in the box. Not very good strength at all. Wow. Is he fast? 15 pace, 14 acceleration. He is fast. Zach likes to dribble. They're going to tackle you. He's 6'1", only 8 strength. What's their back like? 5'11". Not very strong. How about J. Ben? Not very strong, only 5'10". How about their center backs? 6'2", jumping 11, heading 12. 6'1", jumping 10, heading 10. So I think maybe floated crosses. He's only 6 foot. So maybe, yeah, so Vernon, you're our top assist guy. Top goal scorer is not in the side. "26 appearances, 3 goals." How can I see like their Hartlepool's stats for this year? The selection info, general info. Can I see like their stats? Autry's got 11. Jermaine Francis has 9. Jermaine Francis has 9. Luke Sharman has 8. I don't remember seeing his name in the list. I see his name and his name, I think. Alex Reed, but he's not in the starting 11. So Francis Sharman and Nathaniel George. Here's Francis, Nathaniel George. So should always mark him. So Francis, Nathaniel George. So probably Jermaine Francis is the one that we want to X95 XG, 403 XG. So Francis is the one that we're going to want to have Uriah. and Mark Tyder. And then their striker, Massara. Yeah. Okay, they tend to give up the most goals in the last 2/3 of the first half. And then they score goals 7 and 12. Kind of pretty even across when they score goals. They play a 4-2-3-1. So Francis is struggling for form recently, though. Worthington's work ethic, ability to win the ball may help exploit this. More direct passing, progress through both flanks. Overlap both flanks. So we're going to do what we do, which is try to funnel them inside. Trap them inside. Keep them off the flanks. We're going to counter press. Standard. I'll get the tactical information later in the week. Yeah, they highlight Jermaine Francis even though his form is off. So let's see here, training. Warnock's approaching retirement. April 17th. That's when you start looking for a new GM, huh? Or the board will hire a new GM, hopefully. Course of the season. Let's see. He's unsuited to doing set pieces. Can I give it to somebody else? Or is it either me or Mike that does this? I'll let Mike do it. Worst performing defensive team. Altrincham. Player of the month. Okay. Ad start in 20 minutes. We did that one. They want us to change the captains who rock the boat. Start individual training. Start individual training. More suitable mentoring unit. Move his mentoring group. Okay. Can't I delegate this to somebody else? I'm going to ask the board again. Or maybe I'll just go hire. Maybe I'll just go hire a set piece coach. Club, board, staff, and a set piece coach. They're probably not going to let me because my payroll is over what it's supposed to be, even though our finances are looking okay. Young Maswi got a thing going on here. That's good. Monthly head coach performance review. They're ecstatic. They're ecstatic. So give me some money for a set piece coach, please. Squad dynamic update. Team cohesion. It was up around here. It's down. Dressing room's excellent. They agree. They agree to allow a set piece coach. Nice. Recruitment focus update. Monthly loan status. Recruitment advice. Contract renewals. We shouldn't be offering him a new contract yet. Let's see if he will let us propose his playing time as a regular starter. Wait before offering a new contract. Dylan Freeman Morgan not good enough. So they want us to go into JJ and try to downgrade his playing time to, how about squad player? No, he won't want that. How about regular starter? Nope. He's right now a star player. Let's get him down to an important player. Nope. Nope. No. No. Let's see. Oh, JJ, we did that. Oh, we got to hire a set piece coach. I'm going to hire the set piece coach. Let's make that clear to recruit directors. I get to hire and fire a general manager too. So I should probably start looking for a general manager, huh? I wonder if they'll let me have a technical director. First team staff recruitment. Hire and fire the loan manager. Hire and fire head of youth development, chief scout, coaching staff, medical, scouting staff. Hire and fire the under 18s head coach. What's up here? Loan manager, head of youth development, chief scout, coaching staff. I'm going to take control of that. So I get to pick the next general manager or technical director. I think I'm going to put all of these under my control. Because I don't want like a medical staff person like quitting or something, and then I don't see it, and then a week later we're bringing somebody in who's like really bad. Okay, so I got all these. Yeah, take control of all. I could have just clicked on that. So it says that I pick who can undertake courses. Now, so let me go into the staff. Can I pick myself? No. Robbie, Can we get you? No. I still have to, it looks like I still have to ask the board. Okay. Okay, so we're looking for a set piece coach that I will hire. I guess I can go out and do that. Oh, I didn't. I don't think I did. I didn't do that, I don't think. So yeah, thanks for that, Firewall, because I always forget to do that. I always forget to do that. Take control of all. Yep, it did. Confirm. Yeah, thanks. This is what I'd like. I'd like a pop-up. Do you want to confirm your changes? Yes. Do a pop-up instead of this thing back in the lower right-hand corner of the screen. So I guess I better take control of all this too because Neil's leaving. Coaching courses, take control of all. Director contract renewals. First team staff coaching contract renewals. I guess I better take control of that because he's leaving in a month. And I don't know when we're going to be able to get in a new I think I clicked on everything. Now I got to click on confirm again, though. I always forget to click on confirm. Always. Except the times that I don't, which isn't very often. Go to recruitment. Staff database. We're going to go look for a set piece coach. Employed, no. Reputation. How about exceptional? If staff role is set piece coach. Employed, no. Reputation, exceptional. Language spoken, English. Nobody. Not surprised. Who's the lowest one that we can find? I'm assuming that if they're this good, they're going to be employed. Kind of goes without saying. Sean Riley. He is competent on set pieces. He's reasonable. He's very good authority, determination, and motivating. Looks like he's the best. He's the best one available. So let's go. Well, let's see. So where is he? He's a free agent. He's English. Can I change anything else in here to see if there's more that might come up? How about employed any? So, Roberto, what's the most important thing then? Set pieces, of course. Tactical? Coaching? Attributes, coaching, set pieces. Callum Haymond, he's with Aston Villa. Probably not going to have a good chance of getting him. So who am I going to have a good chance of getting if I try to lure somebody away? I don't think anybody, actually. He's competent in set pieces. Sean's competent at set pieces. He's competent, outstanding, competent, reasonable. Very good, reasonable, reasonable. I think we're going to talk to Sean about coming in. I'm not interested in working in the other side of the game. What's the other side of the game? What does that mean? I guess I can just wait for job offers to come in. Oh, the women's game. So he's currently... From the staff responsibility might have reset. He's not interested in working in the other side of the game, the women's game. But we're not a women's team. But he wants to coach, be a set piece coach for a women's team. Well, I'm not going to spend time on that then. Let's see. We'll just wait for the ads to go out. Right. Carl's unbeaten run away reaches 10 games. Player of the week, developmental advice. Has positive impact, progress well in training. High level of match experience gained. Respect from players due to positive relationships. Latest ability review. He's improved so much in the last 6 months, now be thought of as a good enterprise national performer. He's only a enterprise national level defensive midfielder right now, really. Previously only shown the potential to be enterprise national. I'd probably say he's an enterprise national level potential ahead of him. Better than Golden, Sonny Low Everton. But he's not a forward. He's a midfielder. Interesting. Comparing apples and oranges. Reading. Reading's our next game? Any potential loan targets will be shown in the scouting. I think I'm already maxed out on my loan targets. Wants me to play a mid-block, huh? If you say so. Hartlepool. Switch out everybody. Ready to move ball to the left foot before dribbling. After working hard on his game and training, Sam Ice Cream Dryer is now comfortable moving the ball to his left foot before attempting to dribble. Sure. Yeah, two games 2 days apart. So Hartlepool is 13th. Halifax is 14th. Eastleigh is 20th. Yeovil is 4th. Boop, 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 boop. Recovery match review, team bonding. Okay. Goalkeeping. And defending. Okay, I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, I'm back. Thanks everybody for understanding. Am I happy with this? Yeah, because I mean, we just got another game. I'm just going to be looking at this again in a few minutes. Head start soon. See, I click on the calendar. Oh, I'm in the calendar. Mentoring group needs attention? Then attend to them, Mike. This is your baby. Do not show this message again. Just do it. Okay. I got a few snacks here I'm just going to munch on. He said he's unsure. It'll be a tough match. So he comes to me with his tactical advice. I already haven't listened to him as far as the starting lineup. Lower line of engagement. Higher defensive line. Encourage players to unsettle the opposition. Improve scoring opportunities. So what is this one? Work the ball into the box. Okay. Tackle more aggressively. Okay. Play with a higher defensive line. Okay. Play with a low block. Play cautiously. Regroup after possession has been lost. Low block. Regroup. Get stuck in. Work the ball in the box. Now, see, I want to go back to next opposition report. I like to trap outside. So you should probably try to go up the middle, right? Trying to get us to go outside. Okay, I'm going to take a quick ad break and be right back. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hey everybody, I'm back. Thanks for the break. Appreciate it. They're not long, I'll tell you. 3 minutes goes by pretty fast. So we were looking at the best time to score might be on the 16-minute mark. Go from cautious to positive. Because they like to score in the first half and then the last 2/3 of the second half. So probably cautious up to the 30th minute and then positive and then cautious in the 60th minute. So 30th minute and 60th minute. No, positive in the 30th minute and in the 76th minute. How does that sound? Can I remember what I just said? The 30th minute and the 76th minute. Oh, let's see. How do our guys look? They're looking refreshed. Even though a lot of guys are need match sharpness. So let's see. Tabor, Welch, Pilling, O'Connell, Golden, Barrett. I'm going to start Golden. on the wing. Oop. I'll try Golden. He wants to start more. How about bring Tabor in for this game? Guys are all on heavy. Okay, on our bench, we've got our goalkeeper, 2 forwards, 2 midfielders, and possibly a forward, and 2 defenders. Can Barrett? See, Stickland. Here's 715. Ice cream. You want to start Barrett? What is your? You are 11 marking. And pretty good pace. Because we have you marking Vernon. So your marking Sam is what? Your marking's 12, tackling 12. Barrett, your marking is 11, tackling 11. Well, let's let you start, Barrett. So you might be happier now starting. Okay, and then, so in the team, we've got Thompson in goal, Maswi and Golden on the wings, Barrett and Stickland in central defense. In midfield, we got JJ and Elias. Across the front, we've got Young, Jay, Low Everton, and we've got Tabor, not as he wants to be a channel forward. And we've got Tabor playing in as our striker. Oh, he's training as a playmaking winger, right? So should we do that then? He's got really good vision, good decisions. Passing's good. We'll play him that way for a little bit. Teams are warming up. Let's see if there's any additional opposition instructions. Yes, always mark Zach tightly. Let's go win a game. Let's make sure our instructions for Zach went through. Always mark him tightly. Yep. I think we're going to go with balanced. Stickland scores from a Jordan Young corner. 3 minutes into the game. And he just sets this up for Stickland. Boom. So we're going to go on balanced until what, the 30th minute, I think it was. And then we go, positive. What's this guy doing over here? Here he is. Young's got the ball again, gives it to Tabor. Manser gives it up to Golden. Golden to Everton. Everton gives it back to Golden. Back to Manser. Back to Everton. Everton's coming deep for the ball. Manser gives it to Golden. Back to... Oh, that was a trip in the box. That'd be a penalty, ref. Okay, Jay. Your last attempt. You missed. Don't miss again. Well, no, your last attempt was saved. And he scores. So we are up 2-0. Let's get a praise shout going on there. Well, that's a great view of this. Can you see where it goes? Okay, so we got our praise out there for him. We have 2 long shots out of the 4 we've taken. Heads it over. George heads it over. We need to be careful to protect our lead. Pushing players forward. Play standard here, balanced. And since we're up, I think this is a period of the game where they, it is the last part of the half. Let's just go cautious, a little more defensive. Oh, hit the post. And low Everton's shot is saved by Hudson. Two long shots out of 11, so that's 25%. That is okay with me. Okay, key stats. 11 shots, 1.69 XG. Headers, tackles, fouls, yellow cards, none. That's good. Possession, 63 to 37. What is the ball share? 60 to 40. Okay. Let's see. Progressive passes, doubling them up on progressive passes, quadrupling them up on final third passes. Our non-penalty XG is 0.93. So I guess that's about right because we've got one goal from, we have one penalty shot goal and one non-penalty goal. Long shots would work. Opposition passes per defensive action, 18. We've got 19 crosses completed. I wonder if we should go for floated crosses and maybe play for set pieces. We're completing our crosses and we're winning headers. So let's do that. Let's go with play for set pieces. And then crossing style, we'll just do balanced for now. How do the guys look? Let's see, who's the lowest ratings player? They're all doing good. Okay. Okay, confirm changes. Let's go to the second half. Do we get a highlight right away? Get to Young, gives it over to Manser. No. Jay gets a corner again. And that goes over. Let's do a shout of praise when we can. These guys are all happy. Let's wait till this drops off a little bit. All right, Mosby intercepts. Young gives the ball to Jay. Jay's looking for Low Everton coming in, and he scores. Nice shot. Nice shot. Look at this pass. What vision. What vision. You know, a lot of my, if you guys know, a lot of my highlights, you know, you see the goal, but then the highlight afterwards, they're all from the side like this. Is there a better way to set that so that I can more close up or something? Maybe dynamic mode. Replays are shown for goals. Goal line technologies disallowed offside goals. No, they're not. Oh, we don't have goal line technology, do we? I don't see them for disallowed offside goals either. I want to see my I want to see better highlights. That's what I want. If that makes sense. Okay. Long shots 4 out of 15. That's 25%. It's okay with me. These guys are dropping off a little bit. Let's give them praise. Golden, he's happy now. So the guys, they're doing well with the rest we gave them, looks like. And everybody's having a good game. Has Tabor scored yet? No, Jay, Low Everton, and Stickland have scored. I'd like to leave Tabor on, but I'd like to give rest to Jay, maybe. Maybe Jay and Low Everton. Even though they're having really good games. Maybe we could bring on Sam for Stickland. Yeah, so I think we'll do that. We'll go with, we'll bring Welch in as our channel midfielder. We'll give, we'll bring Young over here, I think. And then Pilling over here. Because I think it doesn't, he plays better. He's accomplished on the right. On the left, he's only, competent. Okay. So we're going to switch these guys back. And what does he play over here? He likes to play a inside wing. And then channel midfielder, channel forward. No, Tabor's not channel. Yeah, he is channel forward. Okay. Got to remember who these guys are. And then Sam, you can come in for Stickland. As the no-nonsense center back. Okay, let's tell these guys to trust you to make the difference. Go and have fun. Okay, Young's got the ball. Maswi. He's making people miss. Nice passing, nice passing. Pillings, they switch it up to the other side. We get it back into the middle. And a long shot. Oh, man, the goalkeeper had to save that. Did you see that shot from Tabor? He just unleashed that. That was headed right for that corner. We got the ball again. Barrett lumps it down. And we give it away. JJ gets it back. Young gives it back to JJ. Up to Maswi. Maswi's trying to get inside. Manser gives it to Tabor. Tabor's looking. And he scores. Hudson's not having a good game. So, Golden's complacent. Well, you know what happens when that happens. You come off the field when you're complacent. JJ and Manser. I think I'm just going to hold this last one in my pocket. But we do want to change some team instructions. We're going to go with, we want to regroup. Let's go with lower the tempo, do more time wasting. We're going to be more disciplined. We tell our goalkeeper to slow down the pace. Go out there and make a difference. So this helps a lot. It helps our goal differential. Tabor just like goes around his guy, man. Leaves him just standing there. Look at that shot. Look at that placed shot. It might be in the settings menu, preferences in the main game and not during matches. Oh. Do you know what the setting is, Firewall, to like, I mean, because we had a penalty. I think we had a penalty. Yeah, we had a penalty earlier in the game. And again, it showed it from like the sideline view. I want to see like behind the goal or yeah. Duty Classic. Just replays. I don't want to see everything. Maybe broadcast. I'll try this one. See what it looks like. I should just play around with it, really. Praise again. Let's even keep a clean sheet. He should be able to play through it. Young got a bruised shin. Might be out for a few days. Let's see if we can get a clean sheet. I'll check the settings, yeah. Thank you. Time wasting. Time wasting. Come on. We didn't keep the clean sheet. He's offside. No, he wasn't. Can we make a change? Who are they saying? Yeah, we can. Bring on O'Connell for who? They're both tired. Maybe bring on O'Connell for JJ. He looked like he was offside when that pass came in. Now this is better. This is better because at least it's not from the side. I can't go back. It won't let me go back any further. Oh, well. Oh, it did let me go back. Okay. Because here is Reed, right? He's offside right there. He's offside. And he's offside over here. And Mosby's the furthest right over here. He was offside. Well, that's what happens when you play in the lower leagues and you get referees that can't run up and down the field. They're my age, basically, and they can't run up and down the field like they used to. The guy with the ball plays him onside because he was behind the guy with the ball. Oh, okay. Even though he was ahead of all the defensive players. That was good. So now where are we in the league? They still got a 2-point lead. With arguably with 10 games left. And we are within 2 of goal differential. We've got a 7-point lead on Boreham Wood. We've got a 12-point lead on Yeovil. And our form is coming back. Cheltenham, Rochdale, Hartlepool. Our form is coming back. So Carlisle lost to Boston. That was their game in hand. Yeovil drew against Cheltenham. Rochdale beat Eastleigh. We've got a 14-point lead on Rochdale. Yep. Carlisle lost 1-0 to Boston. Where's Boston? 10th. Well, Carlisle dominated the game. I think you could say that Carlisle got FM'd. Look at their XG. 12 to 2 corners. 32 to 24 headers won. I don't think I've ever seen one of our games that had that many headers in it. "27 shots, 8 long shots. About 25%. Wow. 192 passes in the final third. Hmm. Quadruple the progressive passes, 60-40 ball share. Boston allowed them to have 31 passes before they made a defensive action. This is 192 final third passes, but no goals. That seems like a problem. And that they only had two players. 6-4. Yeah, they only had two players that really had a good game. And interesting. Torquay turned dominance into victory. Torquay score easy victory. Young, JJ. Tabor didn't score, but he did assist. No, he did score. Stickland scored. Jay, Everton, and Tabor. So that's his first goal in he didn't play last game, so that's his first goal in the last 3 games that he played. Just couldn't keep that. I didn't see that. Even look at Boston. Yeah, we couldn't keep the clean sheet. So Stickland Jay. So Jay's probably going to get man of the match, I would think. Yeah, let's go back to so matches. Oh yeah, 8.8. Yeah, because he had 12 shots on target. He saved all of them. And Teal also. So maybe they were coming up. They were attacking on the right side, maybe. No, this would be they're attacking on the left side. No, flip this around. This way, they're attacking up their right side onto the left side onto their right side. Directions. It's a difficult concept. So we're gonna rest them for 2 days. No, we're gonna rest them here. So let's go here. Let's go squad. Let's see, selection info. Okay. So I can hear my wife is getting home. So depending on what she wants to do, I may Here we go. I'm jumping around here. My hands are hitting the buttons before I even think. Um, yes, we rested these guys, right? We rested them. Okay. She got some she got some tacos from work. Um, I guess they had free tacos for the employees. So she's going to be upstairs eating her tacos. Hopefully, um, and we're playing who again? We're playing Halifax. Halifax is what, 14th? And who do we want to play? Could play Golden again. Give Sam a rest, Denzel a rest. How about give JJ a rest by starting O'Connell? There's Tabor. He's on medium. Jay is on heavy. Welch is on heavy. Could bring in Freeman Morgan. He can play channel midfielder. Give Welch a rest. Hayfield. I think Hayfield is actually better here in the midfield. Channel midfielder. They're the same, but he's more versatile. So maybe I should rest Jay, keep him on the bench. Sam's still on a heavy. Stickland's on a heavy. Sam's on a heavy. That was me twisting away from the camera real quick to sneeze. Bradshaw's on a light. Bradshaw can play either side. No, he can only play on the left. But he can also play center back. Okay, let's see what's in the mail. Forced a number of questions about it. Reaction. I'm not prepared to answer that question. Potential suggestion players will suffer from overconfidence, though. Do you fear that could be a problem? So somewhere in my team talks, it's going to talk about complacency. So I need to look for that. 3 or 4 goals been scored from position close to the penalty spot. None of the 7 shots attempted from outside the penalty area. Turned 69 inches final third into 11 shots on goal. Getting a good number of touches of the ball in the opposition penalty area. Scored from 1 to 9 shots attempted from outside the penalty area. Working with the payroll budget. Yeah, we're struggling. Grow the club's reputation. Reserving judgment. Become an established enterprise national team. Delighted. Doesn't seem himself at the minute. I think he feels he'd be starting more games. I don't think Sonny Goldfish is expecting anything from you at the moment. It might be worth having a word with him. How about if we start you then, Sonny? I have no problem with that. How about if we start you in your preferred role as a poacher? They want us to play a high press. Okay. It's not often my coach tells me that. Give up the most goals in the first half. I guess we start with balanced or positive. Start with positive. Let's go back here. Opposition instructions. Check all the advice. Press the goalkeeper. Send him on his weaker foot. Sam, you are 6'5". Jumping reach 17 to 19. AL reach 16. Man. Be a practical signing. Looks to be an excellent signing. First touch, not great. Eccentricity is low. Handling is good. One-on-ones are good. Reflexes are good. Yeah, he doesn't have any pace, but he's not running up and down the field. Determination. His vision, what's his decisions like? 10. Wow. Oh, he's 34. That's the only problem. So they like to score goals. Most of their goals. So like the first half, we should probably stay positive, and then the second half we should go to balanced or cautious. That's what I'm thinking. Higher defensive line, high press, trigger press more often, prevent short goalkeeper distribution. Well, let's see what it comes up with the tactical suggestions. Every match review, team bonding, attacking, shadow play, defending, disengaged. So our guys aren't going to get any training this week because we're going to give them, our starters, we're going to give them both of these days off. So we'll see from there. Team selection. How's Owers doing? He's a 2-star. Worthington doesn't have any match. He's not match fit. Dunn, you are. So let's compare Dunn with Dylan Freeman. Where is he? Oh, these is probably only the senior team, huh? Why can't I see all of our players? Can I go to Dunn then maybe and check him out? Him with, who is Freeman Morgan? Defending, much better. Physical, speed, well, he's faster. He's got better vision. Almost as good technically. Aerial, mental. Yeah, Freeman's better. Both naturals in the left. Okay. Tabor making positive development. Coaching advice. Hi.
Hi. Just saying hi.
Okay. Should I turn the mic off? Huh? Oh. Do you want to come over and sit in my lap? Torn ACL. Oh no.
I'm having coffee.
Okay.
The taco is okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Only two.
Did you warm them up? Were they still warm?
A little bit warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a soft shell or hard shell?
It's a corn.
Soft corn shell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna get it, but I was like, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So why not?
Yeah.
It's all the way to the back, and it's so cold. They have to wait.
Didn't look like there was a line there when you took that photo. Yeah.
When I went there, there's only 3 of us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like in the back of the receiving.
Right.
So yeah, I'm having coffee because I'm sleepy.
Okay.
It's so cold outside.
Oh, I know. Okay, I'm just finish up here and then go get Olivia.
Okay.
All right.
Ooh,
Love you.
Green Bay song.
Mm-hmm.
Did you show them?
No.
Okay.
Okay. I'll see you up there. Love you. Especially he's not a permanent contract with the club. No injury will keep him out for the remainder of his loan deal. I recommend that you terminate his contract. He may seek medical advice back at his own club. A call from loan. Yeah. It's too bad. Two stars. He's still got 4-star potential, but ACL, yes, that's going to derail his career if I'm any predictor of FM26 content. It's going to derail his career. We are favorites for the game. Tactical advice. You should play with a balanced mentality. Okay. So you'd benefit shoot from distance when the opportunity presents itself. Okay. Lower line of engagement. Okay. Improve scoring opportunities. Make us more effective going forward as a club. So let's see what they actually are. This is to shoot on sight. This is to play with a low block. And this is to hit early crosses. Now, see, here's the problem that I have. So this is my assistant coach, Mike Edwards, telling me we should play with a low block. But over here, if I can find it, he's telling me that we should focus on a high press. Same coach. We should focus on a high press out of possession to disrupt and win the ball back high. But now he's telling me to play in a low block. And what was the reason for that? Would help reduce goals conceded inside the area. How about instead of playing with a low block, we play with a high press, but we play with a lower defensive line. High press, lower defensive line. How's that sound? I want to counter press in this game and not get stuck in. That one you got first, that's for the training, like training preparation for the team. The second one you got is what he advises you to play with. Let's see. Right. Training and then selection advice. Yeah. Oh, match preparation. So this is next match, right? Again, the game against HC Halifax. So they're telling me to do the build-up training. No immediate fixture to prepare match focus session on. So he's telling me to, work on the high press, but then he's coming back here and he's telling me to play a low block. Oh, okay. I thought he was actually advising me, coaching advice. Where is it? Where was it? Here, yeah. No. No. Where was it? He's uneasy with an attacking approach. We adapt an attacking approach from the start. Maybe. Right. Yeah. So, I mean, my team's always been a high press team. We're a pressing, possession based team. As soon as we lose possession, we want to get the ball back. So, yeah, here it is. I don't know. Discourage players from getting stuck in. Yeah. So we got players in the team of the week. Jake is back in there. Let's see, praise, last game. Superb in front of goal. Jordan Young. Praise, last game. Chances created. Sonny Low Everton. Look at this, man. No. Yeah, you're doing really good, but let me also praise you for your last game. Matt J is also in here. We got 4 players in here. So last game, goal and assist. Stickland's also in there. A goal. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players in the team of the week. Torquay can secure a playoff place at worst with a win in their next match against FC Halifax. And if results elsewhere are to go in their favor, but promotion still a realistic goal, they may have their eyes set on the even bigger prize. Who is Carlisle playing? Let's see him in here. I'm just going to play through these ads. I'm just going to play through the ads since I'm probably, I have to leave in about 10 minutes. Let's get through this game. Because I have to pick up my daughter from school here in a couple minutes. I'm probably going to have to praise the players, right? For all right, so our guys are feeling pretty spry. They're well rested. So we got in defense, we got Sam Dreyer, we got Denzi on the bench. We got JJ and Pilling on the bench. We got Jay and Tabor as forwards up front, and we got sure-handed Hammond in as our goalkeeper backup. We got some medium, we got some light, and we got some heavy. So Pilling. I can't play Pilling for Manser because Manser's then's going to think that I'm, oh, I got to change this. Manser wants to play as a midfield playmaker. Make sure I got all the guys playing the positions that they want to play so they don't get upset with me. Set you as a no-nonsense center back. Okay. So we've got Thompson in goal, Mosby and Golden on the wings, Barrett and Stickland. In central defense, we got O'Connell anchoring the midfield with Mansur as the midfield playmaker. Across the front, we've got Young, Freeman, Morgan, Low Everton. And then we have a Sonny Go Fish starting up top. So let's go to the match. Let's see if there's any more opposition instructions. Trigger a press when the ball's playing to Sean Hobson. Well, let's do this. Let's go weaker foot, weaker foot, weaker foot, weaker foot, weaker foot. Let's go to David. I got to get you guys marked up. You're 5'10", 11, 13. Zach Emerson's the top goal scorer. He's not in the starting 11. Most assists, Ashton Misson. I thought he wasn't a very good passer because he's always missing. Let's see. 5'9", 2 to 5 strength. We're going to tackle you. And then I think with your pace of 13, we're probably going to have your 5'10", strength 11 to 13. We're not going to tackle you. Farrell. We're going to tackle you. You're not that strong. Angelo, 5'7". We're going to tackle you. You're not very strong. Cody, 5'6". Not very strong. Will, 6 foot. Max, 5'8", not very strong. We're going to tackle you. Their defenders are 6 foot, jumping 13, heading 7. 6'2", jumping 13, heading 13. Will, 6 foot, jumping 11, heading 12. And then Sam, jumping reach. So I think maybe low crosses. So we got to mark these two and watch for Zach, and then go to low crosses. So is this going to stay the same if I go in here and go back here? It's not going to clear it out. Nope, it didn't. Okay, so I can go back to my team and give them some instructions. Instructions being Barrett, tackling, marking. Yeah, and what's your aggression, Barrett? Okay, we're going to have you mark. We're going to have you mark Kawa. Yeah. And Mark Titer. And then O'Connell, we're going to have you mark Nissen. Okay. And then O'Connell, you are tackling 10, marking 11, aggression 9. Okay. And then we wanted to set team instructions for play for set pieces, I think. Because I think we could have an advantage over them in our jumping. And then how are we starting this? I forget. I forget those numbers now. Oh, let's go defenders, make me proud. Midfielders make a difference. Attackers make a difference. Okay, so we wanted to do balanced, right? I forget what their numbers were. First half they concede more, second half they score more. Okay. Let's go positive then. And we score 30 seconds in. Through some nice work down here with between Golden and Low Everton. And Freeman's just waiting there. So first half they concede more, second half they score more. I guess I gotta just look at those numbers instead of like those 15-minute windows, or write them down or something, I guess. Low Everton gets the ball up to Morgan. Morgan back to Sonny. Elias, he's driving the ball forward. He gets it over to Golden. Golden's trying to move inside, loses the ball. Mansur just comes back and takes it away. We got a header here. Oh, that was a perfect. Sonny was standing right there. And that was a shot by Morgan. Now, do I have, what is Morgan set up for? He is 10 finishing, 13 long shots. So I think we have him set on shoot more often. And I think they wanted to do, didn't he want to do shots from distance? Because they give up shots from distance. What do we have? A free kick? You can score this, Young. You can score this. There it is. There it is. Ooh, so close. To be fair, I like numbers. I get confused when they waffle on with words. Just give me the numbers all day long. Second half, they score more. Berg gets the ball over to Thompson, to Stickland, Golden. Golden gets the ball inside to Everton. Everton to go to Sonny. Young up to Maswi, racing up the sideline. And couldn't keep the header down. And I can't shout. They are playing, looks like a mid-block. Oh man, that was a bad pass by Golden. He does that sometimes. And then he recovers by just clearing it, just, you know, lobbing it out there just to get it out of his feet, kind of cover up his mistake. Look at this. They're playing a high, trying to get him behind us. Oh, Everton doesn't want to give it to Golden again. Mansur doesn't want to give it to Golden again either. Connell gets it up to Young. Young over to Mansur. Mansur to Low Everton. Block shot. That was a poor shot. Okay, Sonny gets it out to Maswi. Maswi, race up, race. Okay, trying to switch sides. Mansur, there's Golden, and cross it in. Oh man, giving them trouble. Seven to 3 on shots. Yeah, we definitely have the momentum. We scored 30 seconds in. He lumps it up. We get it to Low Everton. Low Everton throws it over into the corner. Or was that Mansur that threw it over into the corner? I think it was Mansur. Johnson lumps it out again. Stickland gets it. Who's he give it to? Midfield. Mansur. O'Connell. Barrett. Back to Stickland. Stickling up to Manser. Manser into low Everton. Manser. There is Golden. Saw him in the corner of my eye. And he takes a shot. And that's going to be a throw in. I think I'm going to take off specifically shots from distance balanced. So we got a corner here. Low Everton. Oh, man. That's a block. Now, this I like. As far as like the camera and everything. I love this right here. Low Everton's got the ball over to Morgan. Morgan takes another shot. Long shot. Guess what I'm going to have to do with Morgan? I told you to shoot more, Morgan. I changed my mind. Let's see, shooting. How about balanced? Yeah, go with standard. Taking too many shots. We're at 10 shots. 5 are long. 50%. It's too many. We just don't score on them. And the 1 in 50 that you do score on, it's just not a good return. Masvi, let him run right past you. Here's the cross. Capello gets the ball, gives it over to Johnson. Johnson into Brown. Brown turns and scores. I do not want to see this. Passing well and getting our shots. Well, we need to get more shots. You know, what's our passing tactic? It seems like we're just really trying to lump the ball down the field. We're trying to play through. Yeah, we have a shorter passing game. Okay, we're going to be more disciplined in our passing. Let's go pass to feet instead of passing like by lumping the ball. I see a long shot coming up here. I told you. What with the staff? I've got used to it. I've written down in a notepad what the number should mean. Reasonable means 4 to 6. I think numbers are confused. The number 120 number system made so much sense. I don't like the word system for FM26. Yeah, the number and color system. I like the colors because colors kind of speak, you know, if they're bad in my thing, if they have a attribute that's bad, then it's red. And if they have an attribute that's really good, it's green. And then colors in between. So, all right, let's keep going. They have more momentum now. Stickland comes over, gets the ball. Nice save by Thompson. And that basically keeps him in the game. Work the ball in the box, fine. Address the team. I'm not happy with their performance. Yeah, you guys need to do better. I mean, look at you're all under 6. 3 of my where's my other? Oh, he's the only one. He's a 7.4, and he's got the least amount of game time in the last 5 games. Come on, Sonny. How's O'Connell playing? What was the instruction that they wanted us to do? Work the ball in the box. We shout encouragement. I can go to balanced because this is when they like to see. Even I'm positive. We only scored 1 goal in the first half. Hopefully this is our highlight. Where are we going? Looks like we're trying to we're trying to play through the middle. I want to play through the flanks. Maybe bypass the press. I don't think we're having trouble with the press though. We try to go through the fullbacks. We did have some success earlier with going through the fullbacks. I didn't even see it. I was grabbing a cookie. I was grabbing a new cookie. Very nice from Sonny though. That was a trip, ref. You're tripping my players. You're not calling it. See, that's what teams do. What teams do is when they can't stop you, they foul you. Though they don't have a lot of fouls in this game. 17 shots, 10 long. I had to get going here to get my daughter. Okay, that is not a foul. Penalty. Oh, come on. That wasn't even Maswi, was it? That was Denzel. Isn't that it was Denzi. It wasn't Maswi. Okay, Thompson. Save it. Nope. I thought he was missing. I can go positive again. Golden, man, he gives the ball away too much. Now watch him get an assist on a great pass. And he makes a great move. He moves, and he gives the ball away again. He's given the ball away like 4 times in this game. I gotta take him off. I should show Denzi on there. Yeah, you're coming off. I don't care. You give the ball away too much. Hello, Everton's tired. Young, you can come over here. Dylan, you can go out here. And Jay, you can come on here. And then Sonny, you're having an okay game. Let's see, I'm gonna switch you guys around. Freeman wants to be over here, a inside forward, that's fine. What are you, out of possession, central midfielder? No, you can be a pressing central midfielder. Okay. How come out of possession he wants to be a tracking winger? Got that. Wouldn't he be like dropping back? Acceleration 10, pace 12. Acceleration 12, pace 11. So let's make you the wide outlet winger. Let's make you the tracking winger. One more. I gotta get going. I gotta go pick up my daughter. I might instant here. Who's not having a good game? Young's not having a good game. But I really don't have anybody that can come on. I guess Pilling can come on for Young. Okay, let's go. Pep talk. Go change the game. Another long shot from Freeman. I told him, don't shoot so much, dude. I thought I changed this. I thought I changed that for him. Ah, brother. And not only is it a shot, another shot, it's a long shot. Oh, because my changes haven't gone through yet. That's why. Come on, guys. Should be winning this game. Pilling's on, and he just lumps it in. We're supposed to be passing the ball to feet, right? No, I changed that, right? To go back to more balanced. Pass reception, more balanced. This is bypass the press now. What, 9 behind the ball, 10 behind the ball? We just lump it in. And that was J. I think I might just have to go. I'm just going to have to go to a instant result. Because I got to go. What happened? What happened? Did we get a win? No, it was a draw. So Carlisle's 4 points ahead of us again. Oh, well, can't win them all. Okay, I got to go pick up my daughter. I just got to run upstairs, get my coat on, get my shoes on, and head out the door. I'll do this one more time. Okay, so thanks for watching, everybody. I got to get going. We'll see you next time, wherever you are in the wide world, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, or night. Put yourself in a position to be blessed and be blessed. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching.